Alright, sorry guys. Had a little bit more setup to do than I thought. My whole stream thing went away. But this is going to be the first ever buyer's guide done live and then re-uploaded later, so you guys kind of see and give me all your input. Should probably be doing this earlier, but you know, we got the true hardcore fans here that know all about the fireworks here. So it's just going to be TNT and Phantom. Pretty much I know how it's going to go. But I would love your guys' input on certain fountains that, you know, I don't really know. You know, sometimes conflicting opinion is good. So. So every time, let's see here. The stream chat isn't working. What the hell? You guys get to see the behind the scenes here, so I gotta make this bigger. Alright. I got that ready. What's up, everyone? How's everyone doing tonight? See here. Everyone's doing good, doing good. where did my... Sorry, I'm still setting up things. You're tired? Well, yeah, it's kind of late. Doing perfect. The patented, there it is. Does this work? Oh, that does work. Interesting. Okay. How do we... Give me 1 sec. I want to get the chat on the screen for the buyer's guide. That's the last thing I want to do. I just got to figure out how to do that.
The stream chat.
Alright, so we got you guys on the screen there. Alright, so you guys are going to be on the buyer's guide. What do you guys think? Potato. Alright. Looking good, looking good. Alright, let me just close out some of this here. Looking good, looking good. Hear myself. Is my volume alright? Volume check. We're not going to have the music, so I'm going to go ahead and close the music out now. Close that out. We got all that going for us. Everything sounded good and looking good. Alright, so this is the ultimate buyer's guide for everyone wondering before we jump into it. I'm gonna go over some things, and you guys are more than welcome to put in your input when I'm going over things. I kind of want that feedback. We're gonna start with TNT, and then we'll move over to the Phantom. This is just going to be Ultimate Buyer's Guide versus the 2, since we don't have any DFS information. A majority of this state is Phantom and TNT, so we're going to go over that first. Yep. All right, we all ready? Alright. What does this button do? Start replay buffer. What does that mean? Test widgets. Let's hit this button. Super chat. Oh, look at that. You get a little zombie up there if you donate. So you guys can bomb me while subscriber. Why does it do that? It's really lame. Isn't there like a different animation that I already had set up? Why is it the default one like that? I don't want to click that. I don't know. Whatever. I thought we had different ones. I thought we had those. I thought we had these. Latest follower. Latest subscriber. So Saul, we just got another sub from Zen Elite. He just subscribed. It should say, well, it should have said it on there, but it didn't. Because I clicked out of it. I apologize. So now every time a sub happens, it does stuff. No, stream didn't end. I'm here. Alright. Let's get started here. Let's do this buyer's guide. We all ready? Can I get some frogs in the chat to let me know you guys are ready to help me make this buyer's guide? Safe and Sane Fireworks just subscribed, even though I'm pretty sure he was already subscribed. Alright. I need to move the chat box. Safe and Sane name got cut off there. Alright, frogs are rolling in the chat. There's a little bit of a delay, so that's okay. I got to keep that in mind. The reason why I tell you guys to do frogs in the chat, it's so I can see the stream delay. So it's about, you know, who knows, probably about 20-25 second delay. So keep in mind, if you see me not reading your comment, there's about a 20 second delay. So I'm not ignoring you guys when I'm making this video. There's just a little bit of a delay in the stream. So basically, if you see your chat on the live stream for you, and so keep that in mind. Anyways, we're gonna start here. We're gonna start with good old TNT and then move on to Phantom. So we're gonna go over every item. We're gonna start with the tabs, and we'll go over the shopping list. All right. Gotta get my my voice on here. Fish and Tips with Jake just subscribed. We need to change that. We're gonna do a little bit of changing here real quick. How do we edit that? Deleted. Okay, you guys are just unsubbing and resubbing. Y'all trolling me. I want to change this though to a different picture. Media. Change media. There we go. We'll get rid of the zombie. Why didn't the... Okay, now it should put the Unsafe and Insane logo up there for you guys. Oh man. Come on. wow, these are quite loud. Groovin'.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, we'll just do that one for now. Alright, every time subscriber subscribes, it'll be in the video, I think. Beast Gamer 123. No music, please. And then I gotta close this out so people aren't playing, seeing hi. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Alright, I hope you're all ready because we are jumping in it. Here we go. 1, a 2, a 3, 4. What is up, and welcome to the 2021 Ultimate Buyer's Guide. I'm doing this the first time ever live, so we're going to have some feedback live. You'll see the people spamming the chat, all that good stuff. So what we're going to do, we're only going to go over TNT and Phantom in this guide. Once I get more DFS information, I'll probably do a supplemental DFS guide only. I've got some feedback saying that not everybody has a DFS location, especially this year. They're kind of far and some between. So got some new subs in here, so if you missed the stream, you missed your name on there. You got to go to the streams to get some recognition here. So we're going to start with the TNT. We're going to go each and every item over TNT as well as Phantom. Phantom, we don't have all the other information other than the little flyer that's kind of out of date there. So here we go. We're going to start with the fan favorite. So we already know I'm going to recommend the Orchid. I have a tier list coming out soon, which we'll kind of go over this as well. But this is Ultimate Buyer's Guide, what you should buy from each and every stand. So I'm going to give you a little spoiler alert. TNT is going to be our go-to for single items. And the biggest thing I recommend to everyone, if you've missed any of my guides ever, it's definitely now more than ever, is going to be going to 2 stands. And I understand sometimes you guys just can't go to every other stand if you're not very mobile, if you're a young gamer, young pyro man, whatever you want to call it. You don't have transportation, so sometimes you're limited to 1 stand. So I'm going to give you some other information. And one of the big information that you really need to check out my other videos is the tier system of stands. So let me just pull up a picture for you guys real quick of what I mean by tier system. So each stand gets more product than others. So I'm sure most of you are familiar with like the small little double stands, the smaller stands. Basically, you want to be on the lookout for stands that look kind of like this. This is kind of what a max tier stand looks like. It basically is going to be 5 or more or 4 or more. So these are the bigger stands that we get more product, more exclusives. The same thing goes for Phantom. You pretty much want to stay away from the 2 first stands, which look like this. These are the small, oops, those are people that started a fire with fireworks that I was investigating. Anyways, so this is the 2 first stand. You want to stay away from these. These pretty much have no product, no exclusives. The mic is low? Alright, I'm going to start over. Everybody's saying it's loud. I'm going to start it over. You guys ruined it. I didn't have these pictures really anyway, so I'm going to... $4.99 allowance for Monday. Well, that wasn't on the stream. I'm going to turn this volume down on the chats. A lot of you guys don't understand. I take several cuts. I start, like, some people will edit videos, but if I screw up a video, I'll just redo it. Because a lot of times I'll remember I miss information, and the second time I do it better. So I redo a lot of these. So you guys are going to be in it for the long haul. I redo videos a lot. So just letting you know about that. So what I'm going to do is I need to figure out how to turn that dang sound down there. How do I turn the sound down? Volume, there we go. We'll keep the donation volume nice and loud though, because that deserves. The donation button will be loud, so if you guys super chat, you can still be obnoxious. So the super chat will change to rock and beat, bang and clap, clean notification. Oh man, that's alright, there we go. There's the donation sound. That's obnoxious. I like it. So we're going to test the subscriber. That's a little bit quieter. The donation. That one, we don't have those. Those are on... Okay, the super chat busted. Properties. Maybe it didn't like my loud, obnoxious media there. I want the obnoxious dubstep though.
Oh, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's the super chat noise now. Alright, and you guys say my mic volume is quiet? Let me fix my mic real quick. Is the mic still quiet? My mic level is as loud as it'll go, I think. So let me just double check that with the recording properties here. Device properties. It's as loud as it'll go. I don't know. Am I still quiet? Yeah, we could turn our volume up now. I fixed the. I'm gonna check this one more time. Am I quiet, or were you just having trouble hearing me because of all of the subscriber sound? Was that what was screwing us up? Yeah. So now it's a little bit quieter. Oh, I just screwed it up. You guys can't see, or maybe it'll come after this. What happened to the super chats?
Oh yeah.
For whatever reason, that dollar didn't go through. Hold on. You guys just donated $1 and it didn't explode me. Oh, okay. Hold on. I think you have to. I think it's because it's set to a limit. So we'll just add no limit, I guess. I guess it has to be. How much did somebody give me another $1? Oh, there it goes. There it goes. All right, no other dollars needed. All right, how's my? I can hear you. Mic is good. All right, let's get started. All right, round 2. All right, let's try this again. All right, here we go. Starting the Ultimate Buyer's Guide in 5, 4, 3, 2. D's nuts just subscribed. 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. What is up, everyone, and welcome to the first ever live Ultimate Buyer's Guide. If you missed it, you missed it. You missed your chance on helping me out here, putting your input in for the Ultimate Buyer's Guide. So we're going to jump in this. This is going to be only a Phantom and TNT Ultimate Buyer's Guide. I'm going to have a little spoiler alert, but these are going to be pretty traditional. These are going to be pretty similar to what we've always done in the past, and we're going to recommend going to 2 stands. Now, if you missed my other videos, which shame on you if you missed them, I'm going to show you some things. So Phantom and TNT have a thing called pretty much a tier system. So I'm sure a lot of you guys seen small stands like this. What's like I call it a 2 cube. The 2 cubes are what's it called? Pretty much stay away. These are the bottom of the barrel. These do not have a lot of product. They have no exclusives. These probably won't have the 70% off. So they don't have the new items. These are pretty much brand new stands. They haven't been around long, and Big PPJ just decided to donate to be on the stream, so welcome Big PPJ. Anyways, he also agrees that you shouldn't go to these stands. You got to look out for one of these stands right here. This is what we call kind of like a super center. This is like the super center in Roseville. Anything over 4 is going to have the exclusive items, really good items in stock. I know a lot of you guys, all your younger pyros aren't mobile, but you guys got to figure out which stands are the big stands, because these are going to definitely have the 70% off items. They may have some exclusive items. A lot of the times I went to one in Modesto over by the Crossroads with a Panda and a Target and the Home Depot. As there's a big TNT stand over there in Modesto, I was able to pick up a really old assortment. Super cool. It had like mano a manos and spinners, stuff you don't see every time. So definitely try to find those if you can. So that's kind of my caveat. A little information, excuse me, for you guys, that you really need to hunt down these stands that are bigger. Stay away from the small stands. So anyways, we're going to start with TNT first. Yeah, TNT first. All right, boys and girls. We all know that TNT, spoiler alert, is going to be our one-stop shop for single items because, well, for one, Phantom increased their prices by a lot when it comes to. We're going to show you what Redbeard did a lot of work here. I'll have to link his video in the description of this. This is kind of showing when we get into the buyer's guide of Phantom, that a lot of their single items are increased over 200%. So we'll get into that when we get to the Phantom stuff, but a lot of their single items have huge price increases. TNT not so much. So the big thing is, what we need to do is we need to focus on buying single items at TNT and picking up an assortment at Phantom. We'll get into the assortments in a minute. We'll also get over the Phantom stuff in a minute. So the main thing we got to worry about now is what items should we pick up from TNT when we go there. Depending on your budget, we'll go over the cheaper items, quote unquote, fan favorites now. So if I were only if my budget was small, the main thing I would pick up would be my finale. If you need a budget finale, we got another donation. With the Centennial Fountain, $17.99. This increased a little bit, but this is one of my favorite fountains out of any stand firework that you can buy this year, especially for the price. I would buy 2 of these if you can. Anything you can to get the Centennial Fountain. This is one of the best budget finales, if not one of the best fireworks you can buy for the price, other than the 70% off items from TNT, which we'll get to in a minute. The only other one that I can recommend on this page is maybe Wildside. The price did increase. I'm really not a fan of that, but Wildside is a decent bang for your buck there if you need another finale. But obviously, I would recommend buying 2 Centennial Fountains over 1 Wildside and light them at the same time. Anyways, back up here, we have more donations coming in with a question. Isn't there 2 big TNT stands near the Galleria? I'm pretty sure that's all the Super Center. They usually have 2 right next to each other. So not sure if you're talking about the one at the Galleria Mall, where that's just Matt's, which will be on June 28th at noon. So if you're watching this video and you haven't went shopping, because we're probably going to release this tonight, make sure you come there. Redbeard will there. Red Devil Pyro. A lot of us, Safe and Sane Pyros, will be there for the meetup. We'll be doing a giveaway. It'll be awesome. Yes, giveaway of fireworks, T-shirts, buttons, stickers, you name it. We'll all be there. I'd love to meet you and help you with your lists. So, anyways, back to the nitty gritty here. We have the Orchid is another must-have. Super cheap item, really good crackle on that. The other one for the price increase, we have the Toxic Barrel as well as Magic Beans. Those really didn't increase that much, and I was really impressed with Magic Beans when I bought it. Another runner-up would be Pink Diamonds. Pretty much Spiralite, Three Amigos, Jalapeno Popper, Crackling Cactus. Stay away from those. Those are not a big deal. I would say would skip those. They're not worth the price. Moving on to the buy one get one free section. Stay away from Little Red Devil, Purple Rains. These are still BOGO and pretty much the same price they always have been. So I'm imagining the DFS Purple Rains will probably be around the same price as the price increase. So definitely pick up some Purple Rains. A lot of people are telling me Bottle of Sparks is a decent fountain. So if my chat can back me up here and tell me if they like Bottle of Sparks, I've never bought them. I know I've heard that they have decent crackle, but I'm just not too sure on Bottle of Spark. So if you're reading chat here Bottle of Sparks. I don't know. It's a pass for me. I would much rather buy Purple Rains for that price. Another runner-up would be Good vs. Evil because it did not increase in price, so it's $15 for each fountain, and they're all right. I mean, considering the price increase, you're really looking at getting two fountains for $15. So if the budget allows it, Good vs. Evil, Purple Rains are decent pickups for this, as well as the other ones we went over. What was it? The Toxic Barrel and Magic Beans. Those are must-haves in my book. Really like those. We already kind of went over the new for 2021. So these are mix and match, 2 for $60. There's been some miscommunication and whatnot on these because if you go to the price list here, which I don't know if we zoom in if it'll screw it up. It'll be weird here. So if you look at in the buy one get one frees, the Ellie and all those are not here because they're a mix and match. It's very confusing because they're over here. So these are $60. So I guess for that price, Ellie's okay, but I still wouldn't do it. It's just the power on basically, and I feel like the middle tube from the video I watched, I really didn't like it. I'm getting also some feedback from the buy one get one free. The Firecrackle's good. I do agree. I'm more of talking about fountains here. Obviously, if you have the budget for it, definitely grab some Firecrackle. Definitely agree with that. I mean, it's what $3.50 for one, so not terrible. I love Firecrackle itself. It's good for having what I call ghetto fuse in a way. You can use Firecrackle as fuse to make your own show. So if you didn't order fuse, Firecrackle's also a really good tip for you guys that want to practice fusing things. You can use a Firecrackle to light up, some centennials. You can light up some smaller fountains in your shows. That's what I used to do back in the day. So definitely get some Firecrackle. Use any kind of tape just to hold the fuses together. Pretty good. That's that. We went over the buy one get one free. We went over the fan favorites. Back to the new items. Atomic Salsa is just the Centennial XL rewrap. I really wasn't impressed with it. I kind of did a review of the two fountains. There's another rewrap of it from World Class, I believe it's called Mammoth. It's pretty much the same fusing, it's just rerouted differently. The fact that Smile's $30, tactically you get two Smiles. Smile's not a bad fountain. The price is the reason I don't really recommend it. Same thing with Largemouth. They're both meh. Bottle of Sparks, you do get two, so you have $25 in half. I'm still not a fan of Bottle of Sparks, but it is what it is. We'll go to YouTube real quick and we'll look up TNT Bottle of Sparks for you guys. Bottle of Sparks. From what I understand, we'll watch the one and only Rando's video on this. So, love this guy. Bottle of Sparks. It's a very short fountain. Rando himself says it. He says it's got a lot of height on it. That is the plus to it. We have another super chat. Oh yeah. That's pretty much Rando's reaction to the height. What did he say? 25 feet? What did he say? What did Rando say? I want to know what Rando said. What did he? 5 feet, 30 feet. So Rando's guesstimation is it goes to 5 feet to 30 feet tall. So he's a barbecuer. He may not be a construction worker, but I believe there's a big disparity in 5 feet to 30 feet. So, maybe I'll pick some bottle of Sparks up this year to test them live, because they're really hit and miss. So it's not a no for me. I don't know. I have to see them. I know Orchid also goes high as well, and that's a really cheap one. You're only looking at $6 for that. So we're kind of up in the air with Bottle of Sparks. It either goes 5 to 30 feet. We don't know. Rando is quite the pyro, so I'm gonna take his word for it. We'll cut it in half, and maybe it's like a 15 feet. I know the safe and sane limit is 10 by 10, so Who knows? Maybe it does go that high. Assortments we're not going to touch at all from TNT. If you are a Big Bang lover, make sure you go early. I don't recommend doing that, but do go early to buy the Big Bang. I actually was going to see if I could get a discount on the Big Bang and do an unboxing for you guys and kind of a review, but from what I heard, they're very limited in supply, and I don't think they're going to give me a discount on something that is very limited in supply. So there went that idea. So mix and match. This actually makes Cool Cat decent. So Cool Cat's pretty much just a rewrap of Crickets. The USA Rocket Fountain's okay. It's also kind of a higher shooting fountain, but I would pick 2 Cool Cats. I'm not sure how they're doing it. I don't know if you have to pick 2 or you have to quote unquote mix or match. I'm assuming the match part of it is matching the same item. So 2 Cool Cats. Really good price there. That's pretty much like an A tier firework. Definitely pick those up. Cool Cat, really good price for that. Definite must. Take a Hit. This is Take a Hit and Flower Patch Kids. So these are decent fountains. Take a Hit. I had it last year. I have a video on it on my channel if you're interested. Make sure you go there and check them out because I wasn't not that impressed. $25 considering the price increase. These aren't terrible. I wouldn't. It's not a highly recommend. It's kind of the same spot on the bottle of Sparks. If your budget allows it, go for it. The big thing that I want to tell you guys to avoid this tier completely, because the Sizzler and American Spirit, these things used to be like $20, but these things are not worth it. These things have like 3 or 4 tubes. Totally garbage. The only caveat would be Revolution. Revolution has a lot of whistles, and something that's known about whistles, they sometimes cause fireworks to go a little crazy due to shipping. So sometimes I've seen some. I had a friend light a Revolution, and it just pretty much blew up, which made it awesome. But that's not a guarantee that every Revolution is going to do that. So this is a video of the Smile. It does have this nice flying fish effect, and then it's got nice crackle throughout, and then it has a little lightning flash at the end. For $30 each. For a fountain that lasts $1, it's a big meh. You're better off probably getting a Take a Hit or Flower Patch Kid, or buying a lot of Cool Cats using Fire Crackle to fuse them up. So, fun fact: Cool Cat and Fire Crackle, good way to do it. The finale items, a lot of people. Now I'm gonna need the feedback from the chat. Feedback from the chat here. Who had Living on the Dream last year? I didn't pick it up. The price increase is quite scary this year. Delirium is a decent one, especially because of the lower price end. I know you could get these pretty low, but Living the Dream, I know it has a really nice crackle effect. I'm here seeing some chat about Stacks Up. Stacks Up was Super Center may still have some Stacks Up. I'm not sure. That's kind of one of their exclusives. So Allegiance, definitely stay away from the Allegiance. This thing is $100. You're better off going to Phantom and buying like the one of the $100 assortments. You'll get more bang for your buck, quite literally, with that one. I love the artwork on the Allegiance. It's awesome. It's got Apache helicopters, a freaking bald eagle. Like, I would love to just have one of those on my freaking what's it called? Shelf. I don't know why I'm struggling. Shelf. So we're gonna look up Living the Dream. So Living the Dream was a new one last year. It was out for a while. Took a while to actually come to California. I don't really want to watch one made by. This one came out last year, so this is actually one that was lit on 4th of July by E3JML. Really nice crackle here. Actually, I'm really impressed with that crackle. Really high. That's probably 5 to 30 feet as well. Wow, alright. Living the Dream, not bad, but we got to keep in mind the $75 price tag on this. It's going to have to do some extra effects here other than smack and crackle in my face, because this is pretty much just an oversized... well, I mean, it's 2 minutes of just straight crackle. I mean, it's not terrible. The height on it isn't bad, so... not terrible, but I think you might be better off. I know opening show, like, they're all right. Just is it worth spending the extra $15 on that? But you're better off buying a Wild Star. I think Wild Side, or a Retro from DFS. But yeah, definitely 5 to 30 feet on that one. Living the Dream is just like Retro. Yeah, I feel like they're pretty similar. Retro's fused a little differently, but yeah, so definitely living the dream seems decent. It seems like just straight crackle, one of my favorites, but not really too hyped on that one. Definitely, it's just the price increase there that that is really struggling it for me. I feel like retro uh, has better crackle, but that's really DFS related. This is a guide for Phantom and TNT, so if I were to buy anything, it would be where would it be? Where is retro under or wild side? Wild side right here. So it's less money. You could technically buy two wild sides and just spend the extra money on that one. So there's that. So, anyways, we can briefly touch on the 70% off. So what I want to tell you guys, if you can get any of these, and if you can somehow bamboozle the stand volunteer into giving you more than one, it says limit one per customer. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's one per item or who knows. I don't know if you have to like bring like 5 of your family members and have be like, yes, I'll take one cool breeze, sure, and kind of thing. But definitely try to pick up as many cool breezes as they'll allow, as well as neon forces. The cool breeze is pretty much cool cat, so it's like super reduced in price, as well as neon force. These fountains are awesome for the price. I have Redbeard himself in here talking about the Lakaka, which for some reason isn't on any of these pages. I think, is it under the finale? No, where is the new item? Or where it's on the shopping list, I guess. I don't know why they do this. So one thing that we didn't see, where is Lakaka? Lacalca. It's $40, very similar to Wildside. Same price range. Redbeard's a really big fan of his color effects. I don't know why it's not on this. So the Lacalca. Lacalca. I know I'm saying that wrong, but whatever. So Redbeard really likes the pastel colors. I don't think these really show really well in the video. This will show better in real life. It's got some good colors, really good crackle. The crackle isn't coming through here. This is pretty much very similar to Wildside. So I believe the eyes are supposed to light up as well or something here, or not. I don't know. I thought the eyes light up, or at least that was what I read somewhere, but apparently not. But yeah, so pretty much the same money price point as Wildside. Really depends if you have the budget or not. Obviously, if the budget is low, always go with Centennial Fountain, the $17.99. Even if you have a higher budget, I recommend just buying more Centennials. Those are definitely a must. You got to go early for these ones. These ones are going to go fast. I don't know if I'm missing anything. I already briefly touched on the assortments, went over the mix and match, went over the finale items, up to 70% off. New for 2021. I don't know why the Lakauka isn't there. Lakaka, or whatever you want to call it. That one isn't there. Jungle Flower, $60 is just not worth it. Different colors. I imagine they're different colors. I'm more of comparing the crackle effects here. Obviously, I don't know if we have another video. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be the same video of Lakauka over and over and over and over again until we get some videos out here for the 4th of July. But put in reverse Terry, very good cake here if you can get your hands on it. Anyway, so I think that's pretty much it. We're gonna go over the little shopping list here for. I'm gonna download this so it's not looking like a potato on the screen and you guys can see it. So we pretty much went everything. The triple heat's got like Piccolo Pete's ground bloom flowers and all that stuff. It's technically better if you need some. If you need some smaller items, the sack pack, I believe this is stand specific. So I bought one of these. It's $30. It has mano a mano spinners, a lot of smaller items, definitely worth it. But these sack packs are hard to find. Another one that I heard that was a SoCal exclusive that you guys should be on the lookout for is Launchpad Heroes. No idea what's in it. Would love to get a video of somebody unboxing it, as well as the TNT grab bag. Not sure if these are stand specific. We went over pretty much everything here, as well as the buy one get one freeze. Pretty much nothing new there. Obviously, fill in what you want with the novelties like Morning Glories and Fire Crackles and Crackle Balls. Those are always musts if your budget allows it. Anyways, moving on. I think we're done with TNT, so I'm gonna give the chat a minute to catch up and let the chat ask if or say that I may have missed something. A lot of them is saying La Caca is a must or whatever you want to call it. I like to call it La Caca because of the price point. I wish it was cheaper, but it is what it is. So I would love some feedback from the chat if I missed anything. If Mano a Mano was good. What about Hot Point and Freedom? Good point. Those are not on the website. So Hot Point and Freedom. I always forget about these. So Freedom and a Hot Point actually did not increase in price at all. Very good point there. Freedom I actually was impressed with when I bought it. I think I have a video on it. Let me actually type my name at the end of this. Alright, we got another donation here. Oh yeah, here we go. Freedom 2019. I let this off, $19. I think it's kind of red, white, and blue. My camera quality wasn't the best, but for $19, this is better than all of the red. What is it? They had the what did we have over there? We had the there's a 2-pack, the Good vs. Evil. These are pretty much better than those fountains, I guess, but it's just got a lot of crackle. $19. It's okay. Hot Point's another decent one. TNT Hot Point. I think I had this one as well on my. Yeah, we got the Hot Point. This one runs you $14.99. It's got a whistle. I love anything that whistles. I love this effect right here. So Hot Point's actually a pretty good one for the price. I think I forgot this one on my tier list. I really like the amount of whistles. $14.99 gets you a decent firework. This actually lasts just about as long as the pretty much the other one we saw for $5 extra. So Hot Point is definitely a high recommendation on that one. Really like Hot Point as well. Hot Point almost went under the radar, so thank you, chat. This is why I want to do them more live. I do have a question. Any tips on how to deal with a drunk dad that bothers me? I'm going to tell you that you should probably talk to your mother about that. But that is a good deal. I agree, Redbeard. $14.99 for something that has a lot of whistles. Luck of the Irish is a classic must-have. If you see any items that aren't on the list that actually seem like their prices are low, definitely pick those up because those are going to be really rare to get. Anyways, so that's pretty much TNT. Not sure if I forgot anything. I did forget Main Squeeze. I think did I light one of those? Main Squeeze. I think that runs you about $40. I did do a Main Squeeze. Has a lot of red. This one was alright if I remember correctly. It's just got a lot of colors. The crackle was a little low for me. I believe Hot Point is definitely better. I believe Main Squeeze runs you about $30 or $40. So definitely skip the Main Squeeze. Yeah, $24.99. That was pretty close. $24.99. I would say save the 10, get the Hot Point instead. Yeah, so definitely move on to that. What happened to Crazy Eyeballs? They got discontinued. What's up, everyone? We're moving on to Phantom now. So if anybody sees that I forgot something or has any questions about TNT, feel free to put them in the chat. And we're moving on to Phantom. We're going to look at the flyer here. So the big issue with Phantom, now we don't, from what I understand, if they don't say BOGO on them, they're not BOGO. So these prices up here are all the BOGO prices, but you don't get two. So last year, I believe Fiery Frog may have been BOGO last year, and it was around $30 or $40, but now you only get one frog. The price increases are insane. So this is Redbeard's hard work. He has a video on this. It's going to be in the description. So if you look, 100%, 266, 270, 10%, 12%. The only things we're gonna look at are the assortments, pretty much. So basically, the only thing we're doing at Phantom is going to be probably buy an assortment. So depending on the budget allows it, we're going to talk about what to buy at Phantom. So Phantom pretty much is a skip on every single item unless you have the budget for some of the bigger 500 grammars. But basically what the ultimate game plan is to buy one assortment and go to TNT and buy the single items that we went over. That's the main thing. So you should pick one of these assortments, whatever your budget will allow. The one that I can honestly recommend, I know it's a big price tag now, it's $164.99, is the Phantom Awestruck. Redbeard was talking about the other day, most of these assortments are made by Winda, so Winda does make good things. The Awestruck is still the winner, especially when it comes to just quality and quantity. When it comes to the amount of fireworks you get in the box. So I would pick up the Awestruck, go to TNT, pick up some Firecrackle, pick up some Hot Points, pick up some Centennial Fountains, and yeah. So what about Lady Liberty and what was the other word? Lady Liberty and Iron Master. I wasn't a fan of Iron Master. It is rather cheap. Most of the, especially the fact that this thing is $90 for the nuclear fountain. The Captain Nuclear is $40, and you get two of them, but they're awful. I don't know if you guys have seen this thing. Why isn't my Phantom Captain Nuclear? I watched a video here. Actually, this guy shows the 2-minute fountain baby. He's very excited about this. He's got all these like superheroes in this video, but like look at this, like the Hot Point is literally better than this thing, and it's look how weak this is. Like if Barbecue Rando was to measure this would be like 1 to 5 inches. Just being honest, this is terrible. This fountain is garbage. Like this is. Like at the end, he shows the amount of tubes here. I think there's 6. Right at the top here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tubes. So you're literally paying that much for 6 tubes. That is just not worth it. Super weak fountain, super disappointing. Why the heck? I gotta remember I can't cuss on these monetized things. Would I pay $40 for that when I can go to TNT and get a Centennial fountain that literally lasts as long and is literally, I would say, almost 10 to 20 times better? There's no reason to buy pretty much any single item from Phantom unless you absolutely love the radioactive spark. You can buy 2 of them for $40. That's the thing. Illuminated Triangle is a great fountain, but not worth $50 unless it's BOGO. Unless this flyer that got leaked is wrong and these are BOGO, everything could change. But from what I understand, these aren't BOGO anymore. The ones that are BOGO are the ones that say BOGO. For whatever reason, they're not. So. Totally weak, dude. Fiery Frog is right. Here's the Fiery Frog. I'm still going to pick up a Fiery Frog. Another decent one is Flaring Stars, but if it's still increased tremendously in price. Everybody likes the soda pop fountains. I don't. They're just glorified flashing fountains. I feel like I keep having these ultimate buyer's guides where I just totally shaft and talk ill of Phantom and what they've been doing, but Phantom is just dropping the ball. They added. I also got called out that I didn't. I said there's no new items, but there was a bunch of new items, quote unquote, leaked, and all we got from Phantom is some strobe sticks and the Storm Runner. Phantom Storm Runner is okay, but I mean I'm seeing 2 different prices and. I'm not sure who to believe. I don't know if this is actually $49.99 or if it's $39.99. I don't know why they edited it. I have no idea. I don't know who to believe anymore. It's just weird, very weird. We have Red Fox always on top of things when we Google things. I think we already used this for another video, so we already liked it. So this is the only video available for Storm Runner. It's got a high crackle, but you got to keep in mind this thing is $50. If I'm going to spend $50, I might as well get something from TNT. I really like the crackle here. My headphones make this crackle sound amazing, but I mean, it's crackle. Crackle is crackle at the end of the day. I really like the spread on the crackle here. That's about it. Maybe I'll buy one. Maybe I'll do a real life review, but I just can't see me buying that at all. If it's $40, maybe. I don't know who to believe on the price. I don't know if the flyer's wrong or what. But basically, can I go over the novelties? Sure. So I believe the sticks are $9.99. Hopefully Redbeard can back me up. Some of these prices are all screwed up. Basically, all of these are going to be under $10.99. So nothing is over this price. The Moonstrucks are $9.99. I think this is $6.99. These are $5.99. The tops. I think Ground Blooms are $2.99. Crackle Balls are $2.99. These are $2.99. Killer Bees is $5.99. Sorry. So these little tops are $2.99. These packs are $2.99. Smoke Balls $2.99. I think these are $3 or $4.99. These are $3.99. Sparklers are 10, or no, yeah, Morning Glories are 10.99. This Liberty Torch is 10.99. The tanks are 10.99. Most of these fountains down here are 10.99. TNT Pyro just subscribed. Piccolo Pete's are 10.99. The sword is 10.99. So those are all the prices for that. For those the ones that can't see, strobe sticks are 3.99. Really? Okay, I don't know. I just assumed they were expensive because they're new. So sorry, 3.99. See, this is why I do it live. Thanks, guys, for telling me it's 3.99. Yeah, so these are all three. Assuming the jumbo ones are going to be more expensive. So, yep. Anyways, so those are pretty much the information I have on getting Stormrunner is 40. Yeah, I think if it is $39.99 Stormrunner, it will be worth it at 40. But if it's $50, it's just not worth it. And I think everybody can kind of agree with that one. Savage is pretty much Ellie, but with less effects. So it looks like Savage is $29.99, another ripoff. Anything in the a lot of people like Iron Master, so I'm gonna look up Iron Master again. Iron Master. I wasn't impressed with this. Some people are. I'm not. It's very short, pretty weak. Like this reminds me of like the TNT Black Widow, and you'll get two of those for pretty much $4 more. It's $10.99. I don't think it's worth it, guys. Really don't. I think you can get some better deals at TNT when it comes down to it. Johnny Boy, welcome. Yeah, so that's kind of the we're 32 minutes into this buyer's guide. This is the longest buyer guide ever. So we're gonna wrap it up here. This is it, basically. If you skip the end of the video, you're a stinker, but hey, I do it too. So welcome to the end of the video. You're trying to figure out what to buy. Here we are. This is what you do. You go to Phantom, you figure out what if they have anything cheaper, or if they have a coupon stand specific. Some of them do. You buy whatever budget. So if your budget is say $200, you pick up the Awestruck. You leave. You just get the Awestruck and leave, and you go over to TNT. And you pick up a Hot Point, you pick up a Centennial, you pick up some Firecrackle. Welcome Elton John, play me some music. You pick up as whatever you can kind of fill in your budget with TNT. So pretty much go back in the beginning, watch the TNT portion of everything, and pick out what you want. My main ones are the Centennial. That's an absolute one. Hot Point, very good for the price. No price increase on Hot Point this year. The Cool Cat fountains, those are $6 each. You get two of them. That's another must-have. Orchids are good. There's a bunch of good stuff, single items at TNT. So go to Phantom, get an assortment, go over to TNT, try to find a stand that has more than 3 or 4 stands. Welcome Anthony. I'm missing some subscribes. Everybody's saying get the frog, dude. So if you are a member of the Beast Law crew, you have to get the Fiery Frog. That's just how it is. Post a video on YouTube and say dedicated to Beast Law with the Fiery Frog. Anyways, guys, as always, that's the end of the video. This is the Ultimate Buyer's Guide. Sorry it was a long one, but we needed to go over some things. It was the first time it was live. Welcome everyone that did it live. Thanks for helping me out. But yeah, that's the end of the Buyer's Guide. Go to Phantom, buy an assortment, hightail it over to TNT. Buy the single items, buy the Centennial, buy the Hot Points, buy any of the 70% off items that they have left. You got to go early. I would recommend stopping at TNT first, piling it up on what you can at TNT with single items, and pretty much backing down on your budget and filling it in with an assortment. So if you buy a lot at TNT, you can go with the Moonstruck or the Chamber of Sparks and still have a good show. So there you guys go. That's the Ultimate Buyer's Guide for 2021 with the ginormous price increases. Chat, give everybody a goodbye and some love, and I will see you guys next video. All right, we're done, guys. We did it. We done did it, guys. That was a long one. Surf's up, dudes. Alright, so somebody asked no DFS. So there is DFS. I'm just not including it in. I'm not getting off yet, guys. I'm not leaving. I'm just ending the video. If anybody's confused, I'm still here. I'm still kicking. I'm still kicking. So don't worry. I'm not going anywhere yet. Well, I have to find this giant buyer's guide here. Why does everybody think I'm leaving? I'm not leaving. I'm still here. I'm ready. What is up feet to 30 feet tall? It's Crackle. Welcome everyone that did it live. Thanks for helping me out. Alright, I got the right one. When do stands open in Orange County? I think they open June 1st, actually. Ultimate firework buying guide for California. What to do with crazy price hikes. $5. I love your channel, bro. Thanks for the entertainment. You are very welcome, Anthony. Thank you for the super chat, my dude. Your super chat should be blowing me up in a minute here in my ear. Is there any firecrackers? Oh yeah, Anthony. I actually should make this bigger now that they got a lot of. They really did? That's interesting. I didn't go to bed. Hey, so I get both words for fountains. What would you recommend for a budget for $100 for bowl stands? So if you have a budget, so is that a total budget of 200, Adrian? Is that what you're asking? I know a lot of people are getting freaked out because they haven't seen any of the DFS stands pop up yet. So awesome, just subscribed. Little Red Devil's alright. I mean, I've never been. I liked it when it was cheaper, but are there firecrackers? No, there's no firecrackers in California. 100. Oh God, that spelling was horrible. May the 4th be with you. Yes, Yoda. Thank you. You have a budget of $325. Not bad. So I would highly recommend going to DFS, or not DFS. If you have a DFS, go to DFS as well. But pick up the Ostruck and then pick up pretty much, the Hot Point. Maybe spend a little bit more money. I don't know. I would honestly say pick up a Hot Point, pick up maybe a Centennial Fountain, pick up any of the 70% off items. Pick up some of the what's it called, the Cool Cats, stuff like that. Maybe the La Caca. $100 for single items for bowl stands. So it's $100 total, Adrian. I'm trying to figure out the total. Like, if it's $200 and you're spending 100 at each, or is it just what is the single best novelty of all time? I don't know. Your budget is $700. Well, you have a lot of wiggle room there. There's a stand, still a DFS area. There are 8 confirmed. Nice, Red Devil. Doing the Lord's work. Okay, $100. If you have $100, what do we do for Mr. Adrian? What do you guys think? So I would probably go over to Phantom and buy the Celebration. So that's half of your budget already. So that's $44 we got to keep in sales tax perspective here. You get the Celebration pack, you travel on over to TNT, you buy the Centennial Fountain for your finale, and you're pretty close to the ends. You pick up any 70% off items as you can, and then you pretty much pick up your novelties there as well at TNT. So fill in the blank with whatever money you have. About $20 left, you get two cool cats or something like that. I think that's your best bet, using the Centennial as your finale, getting an assortment from Phantom, and filling in the blanks with whatever small assortments or little novelty items as you want from Phantom or TNT. Boots 09. What? How many subs do we have now? We're approaching 4K. How do I a 9? Let's see. Subscriber counter YouTube. Beast lol. It still says I have 3.9 subs, so that isn't right. I have a total grade of B minus. My subs are. I gained subs, I guess, around. Yep. So monthly earnings. That's pretty much accurate, actually. Yearly earnings. I guess that's about right. Not the high end. I did not make that much last year. Um, live subscriber count. That's not my live subscriber count. I have way more than 3,900, don't I? I wonder if we'll hit 4K before the meetup here. You should always go to a stand with 4 or more. The minimum is 3. You're in the Bay. Yeah, I'm currently in Hercules, and in Contra Costa County, there'd be no fireworks. Let's see. How do I log in here? Teespring, is it? What about the Backyard Barrage, dude? Backyard Barrage, my dude. Let's see. What's the price on that? $200. So last time I had the Backyard Barrage, I was fairly disappointed. A lot of these fountains got watered down. Like this Phantom fountain has like 4 tubes in it now. The Odyssey fountain has 4 tubes. The Gigantic fountain is just weighed down by like cement. I honestly think the Ostruct is still better than the Backyard Barrage. I wouldn't buy it, so. Where the hell did I need to look up some stuff here on my phone. Let's get some music in here now that we're no longer making a video. On and on. The Fire Blast has never been worth it, bro. The Fire Blast when it came out when it was 200 was still a pretty big ripoff.
I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go. I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go.
Alright, Rick Dog, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it, bud. You have a great weekend as well. Yeah, I'll try to be more active these next coming days. So, I volunteer at stands, technically, but not actually working. I kind of just hang out and talk to the people. Like on the, is the Ostruck worth it? Absolutely, I would say it's worth it this year. Only due to the price increases. Yes, it's worth it this year. What's up, Eli? How we doing? Is the opening show still worth it? So let's see if we can find one from last year. I feel like there's a lot of other good options, like Wild Side, La Calca. Most of these people are just reposting. This is one from last year, so. TNT is only better for Phantom for single items. So this is actually a cool. This guy took off the top here so we can see how many tubes are in it. Right away, I have a concern. So if you notice right here, this is a 2020 opening show. There's 3 tubes missing. That's concerning right there. Not sure what that is about. We're gonna see if this effect is the same. So 3 tubes missing. These are pre-cut from the factory. So most of these are rewraps. So these may have been removed. So we're gonna see if this is the same. I know the opening show has a very slow start. It's the end we want to see here. Looks like the end is about the same. It's got all the colors. Yeah, so it is quite a concern that 3 of these tubes maybe in the beginning are missing. So not sure what that is about. It does look like it's the same, so it's kind of up to you. For the price, you might be able. It's really like how much do you like? It's got really good crackle here. I'm trying to figure out when those middle tubes kind of go off. It looks like it's in the beginning due to the fuse staging. So I'm not sure if they removed some crackle. The end finale here still looks like it. Do you think the Centennial Fountain got watered down? No, I don't think it got watered down at all because they had backstock from last year, mainly because it's a rewrap of another firework. So, what is it a rewrap of? Shoot, Redbeard would know, but Redbeard's asleep because it's late. Basically, it's made by another company and they just rewrap it. So it's called something else. Shoot, I don't remember. Maybe it's on my channel. I had another one. Rock of Ages. That's what it is. Rock of Ages firework. This is maybe it is rock. I don't know. Where's Redbeard? He would know. Maybe I'm wrong on this one. It looks pretty similar. Let's investigate. Let's see. So, we'll watch Red Devil Pyro. We'll give him a thumbs up. So 15 seconds in, we have some red and blue. We got or red and green, I mean. So that looks about the same. We do get a kind of a 3-tube effect right here, where it just kind of blasting off here. Yep, there it is, and then it should be crackle. Yep. So yeah, this is Rock of Ages. So this is the same exact firework. Yeah, so Night Treasure is not the same. Yeah, so Rock of Ages is made by Firehawk, I believe. So TNT probably just buys them from that factory and moves from there. Yeah. So highly doubtful that the Centennial Fountain is watered down at all. Mystical Magic is my favorite fountain. Mystical Magic? What is that one? Phantom Mystical Magic. Mystical Magic Firework. Is this the globule one? Huh. Where is this? An assortment or something? Ah, interesting. Dr. Psycho. Do you like it because of the globules? I mean, it's not bad. Where did you get this fountain? Was it in an assortment? I don't really remember it. Are the two Centennials at the same time still the Beast special, or now it's just the frog? No, I would still say buy the two Centennial fountains. Definitely. Firecracker fountain. Yeah, it's decent. It's definitely decent. There's a train rolling by. Don't know if you guys can hear it. Alright, boys and girls. It was fun. Make sure you, when I upload the buyer's guide, make sure you go favorite that thing, and well, not favorite it, like it, and make sure you comment on it and like it for me. It really helps out a ton. I appreciate that. What do you say, that globules? Yeah, the globules. That's what that effect is. These little pearl things, they're called cellulose nitrulose or whatever. Doesn't Toxic Barrel have globs? Yeah, it does. Firecracker Fountain is still in some stands and in some assortments. So, anyways, it's been fun, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Make sure you go to my buyer's guide when it's uploaded. Make sure you like and comment on it. That does help get it out to more people if there's a lot of likes and comments. So, really appreciate it when you guys, even say first or whatever and giving it likes. I appreciate that. It helps out a lot and helps the channel grow and helps me want to do more videos like this and streams like this to talk to you guys. So I will see you guys possibly tomorrow. There'll be another video out tomorrow, and when I do get information out for DFS Mr. Fiery Frog, I will definitely post a video. Alright guys, it's been fun, it's been real.